F-1 visa interview. Things you should never say to the visa officer. The F-1 visa interview is a crucial step in your journey to studying in the US, and what you say during the interview can significantly impact your chances of approval. Saying the wrong things can create doubts about your intentions, financial stability, and eligibility, leading to visa rejection. To increase your chances of approval, it's important to avoid these common mistakes and provide well-structured, truthful responses that demonstrate your genuine academic intentions. Below are the top things you should never say to a visa officer, along with the right approach to answering these questions. 1. I plan to stay in the US permanently. One of the biggest mistakes applicants make is saying they plan to stay in the US permanently after their studies. Since the F-1 visa is a non-immigrant visa, the visa officer must be convinced that you intend to return to your home country after graduation. Expressing a desire to settle in the US or work there indefinitely raises a red flag, making it seem like you might violate the terms of your visa. Instead, emphasize your career goals in your home country and how your US education will help you achieve them. 2. I don't know much about my university or program. Another critical error is not knowing enough about your university or program. If you struggle to explain why you chose your institution or field of study, it may indicate that you are not a serious student. The visa officer wants to see that you have thoroughly researched your chosen university and understand how it aligns with your academic and professional aspirations. Instead of giving vague answers, highlight the university's strengths, such as its faculty, research opportunities, or unique curriculum, and explain how these factors influenced your decision. 3. I will work in the US to pay for my tuition. Discussing plans to work in the US to fund your education is another major red flag. The F-1 visa does not permit international students to work off campus during their first year, and mentioning such intentions may lead to immediate rejection. The visa officer must be assured that you have sufficient funds to support your tuition and living expenses without relying on unauthorized employment. Instead, clearly explain your financial support system, whether it's through family savings, scholarships, loans, or sponsorships, and provide documented proof if required. 4. My family is selling property to fund my education. Similarly, saying that your family is selling property to fund your education can create doubts about your financial stability. The US government prefers students with consistent and reliable financial backing, as they do not want students struggling to support themselves. If your funding is dependent on an uncertain source, such as the sale of assets, it might suggest financial instability. Instead, confidently state that your family has sufficient savings or income to support your studies without financial strain. 5. I don't know what I'll do after graduation. When asked about your plans after graduation, responding with uncertainty or saying, "I don't know yet," can make you seem unprepared. The visa officer expects you to have a clear vision of your future, including how your US education will benefit your career. Even if you are still exploring options, you should confidently express your intent to return to your home country and work in your field of study. Providing a concrete career plan demonstrates that you are a genuine student with a purpose. 6. A consultant told me to say this. Another mistake is admitting that a consultant or agent told you what to say. Visa officers are trained to detect rehearsed or scripted answers, and if you mention that someone coached you, it might raise doubts about your credibility. They expect you to answer questions based on your own knowledge and genuine intentions. Instead of relying on memorized responses, ensure you understand your own application, university, finances, and goals so you can speak naturally and confidently. 7. I have relatives in the US who will help me. Finally, mentioning that you have relatives in the US who will support you can be problematic. While it's okay to acknowledge distant relatives if asked, implying that they will financially assist you or that you plan to live with them may suggest that you do not have independent financial support or that you intend to stay in the US beyond your visa's validity. It's best to focus on your own financial arrangements and reaffirm your commitment to returning home after your studies. In conclusion, here are the final tips for a successful F-1 visa interview to avoid the above mistakes. Always answer questions truthfully, confidently, and concisely. Make sure you understand your university choice, financial situation, and post-graduation plans so that you can provide clear and honest responses. Most importantly, demonstrate that you are a serious student with a strong academic purpose and a clear intent to return to your home country. By preparing well and avoiding these common pitfalls, you can significantly increase your chances of securing your F-1 visa. Thank you for watching our video. Like, share, and subscribe for more F1 visa tips and study abroad advice.